Hey everybody. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is not my kind of thing. Miss Smith is all about doing the videos and I feel super duper awkward. But I definitely wanted to have just a little bit of time where I could talk to you guys and answer some of your questions and hopefully try to make you feel better about how things are going. You can't see around my home, but pretty much everywhere that you can't see in this picture is loaded up in boxes, and I am buying my house tomorrow, and I'm actually moving in on Saturday. So my life is absolutely crazy, but we're gonna get through this, I guess. So let's get on to business. First things first, let's talk about UIL. Our UIL concert is probably completely toast. It is possible, and we're talking a really slim chance that we may still be able to have our UIL competition. Our UIL chair has sent us some emails talking about rescheduling, and if he manages to pull that off, we're going to try to go. It may not end up being the most clean performance that we've ever had, but I don't really care. I want to go perform. And so we'll see how that goes. The problem is that if he's going to schedule that, he needs to schedule all of the other UIL events that have multiple levels, like the one-act play, go one-act play, that would have to compete for multiple levels, and academics and things like that. Then they'd come around to choir and band, those of us that only have one level, and try to get us squeezed in. So I don't know. It's looking like a slim chance, but boy, if they find a way to work it out, we're certainly going to try to make it happen. So. Of course, the next big question that's on everybody's mind is what's going to happen with Pop Show, and man, I don't know. So here's the plan. If we do get back to school on April 13th, then we're going to do Pop Show, and we're going to be preparing to do that. We're excited to do that, and I can't tell you how much I hope that's what really happens. There's also the possibility that we may not actually end up going back to school again this year. And if that happens, Ms. Smith and I have done a lot of brainstorming, and we're going to see if we can actually manage to pull off some kind of virtual pop show, which we're kind of excited about. It'd be neat. I've told the few of you that I've talked to, we're not giving up on Pop Show. We're going to try to make something happen. And if we go with the virtual pop show, at the very minimum, we would have you guys record yourselves singing your solos and then send them over to Miss Smith, who she is absolutely brilliant with all of her technological expertise, and would splice together a couple of acts of solos. It would be so cool if we could actually manage to get recordings of all of you singing our group numbers and try to do like a virtual choir. That's a pretty major undertaking, and who knows, we may try it and we may fail, but we'll see if we can give it a shot. It'd be fun, but we're just not giving up on Pop Show. We want to try to do something. At the very least, our seniors have worked for it and they have earned it, and I know that they want it. And we're going to see what we can do. So that actually kind of leads us up to what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks. I'm going to be putting up in a Google Drive some PDFs of some music for you guys to look at for Pop Show. We're going to try to get up some rehearsal tracks for you. I've already talked to Taylor Grenny. She says she's bored to tears, and she's excited to try to put together some choreography for us, and hopefully she'll be able to communicate with our other fellow choreographers to try to get something like that together. Also for campus singers, we're going to try to do the same thing. I'm still tossing back and forth 2 songs to try to determine which one we're going to do. But we'll be looking for our choreographers to do that as well. So, we're going to have music up for you next week and choreography for you maybe 2 weeks from today, and really start rolling. If we come back to school on April 13th, then we will have had some practice in and we'll be ready to pick it up. And if we end up not being able to come back, we'll have something, work together for our virtual pop show. So hopefully you guys will see more on that. Of course, we're not going to be able to take grades on this. It's going to be a complete honor system. I hope you guys will look at the music, that you'll work on the music, because boy, I sure would hate to actually get back to school and find out nobody did anything. And we end up having to cancel Pop Show because people didn't practice, not because we weren't ready. So anyway, so that's the inside skinny on Pop Show. hopefully you guys are excited about that. We want to make Pop Show happen. On Canvas, oh my goodness, Canvas. I've never used Canvas. I don't know how to use Canvas. I'm going to do the best I can to get some stuff up there for you guys. But I think I'm going to try to put up an album of the week listing for you. And if you've got a streaming service, you're welcome to listen to that. I'd love to have some feedback on what you think of some of the music. But that's, of course, not required. It's just fun if you guys would like to continue to do some of that. You're going to hate me. I'm sorry. But we are going to continue Sight Reading Factory. There's a big one that's due at the end of this week, and we're going to have one each week from here on out. But hopefully you guys will be able to take care of that from home and get those knocked out. Since we're not going to be able to be in school, I think it's super important that we continue our music education and continue to keep our skills sharp. I know that that's something that you guys don't necessarily love, but I think you guys have all agreed that it's beneficial and that we do progress through that. So we are going to continue to do that at least for the next few weeks, since we will not be in school. Miss Smith has said something to her classes about possibly doing a weekly campfire through Zoom. I have never used Zoom. I don't know anything about it, but hopefully next week after I've settled into my new home, I'll be able to look in that and see if that's something we can do. Of course, you wouldn't be required to participate in that, but I would love to see some of your faces and hear your voices because, man, I miss you guys. And I think that'd be super neat. So if we do that, we would probably end up trying to do it near to our normal class time, just in case you guys are doing online things with some of your other classes. I don't really know what you're doing. So hopefully we'll be able to talk a little bit then. For this week, we've got two things for you. Tomorrow, this is actually Wednesday night that I'm recording this, but tomorrow on Thursday, we're going to be putting up on Canvas just a simple Google form for you to fill out, and it's just nothing super big. It's just really asking you what you've been up to and how you're doing, and just, a couple of little fun things. We're also excited to announce that we're going to be putting up a Facebook group so that we can have a little bit of fun. And Miss Smith and I talked, and we really just decided that doing classwork at home is one thing, but what choir really provides is an opportunity for us to hang out and to be silly and have fun. And we wanted to provide a way for you guys to do the same kind of things that we do before school and after school and during lunch and between classes, to be silly, to tell our stories and all kinds of things. We may be putting up some challenges to let you guys maybe record a 60-second lip sync and have a little bit of a lip sync battle or something like that. Maybe some fun things like that. You're not required to be on Facebook. I know many of you aren't, but I'd like to encourage you guys to sign up for an account, even if it's just for our home time while we're dealing with this virus. I hope you guys will get on there because I'd love to have some fun with you guys and be able to keep up with you on there. So we'll be putting that Facebook group link up into Remind and possibly on the Canvas page as well. And I hope to see you guys there. So look for the Google form, look for the Facebook group, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. I just want you to know, you guys are my family. When we heard that we weren't going to be in school, I was absolutely shell-shocked. To think that I'm not going to see you guys. Honestly, I'm not going to see anybody. I live alone, so I'm going to go for, I don't even know how long, and not actually see other people. But I miss you all, and I hope you're being safe, and I hope that you're getting to have some fun. Hope that you're getting some bonding time with your families. But I just pray that we're going to get through this and that I'll get to see your faces soon. So hopefully I'll get to talk to you guys in a little while, and miss you. Bye.